Let's turn to the senator from Vermont. Senator, good to have you with us tonight.
Good to be with you.
You have been very clear on the issues that we have talked about. But now Senator Warren is somewhat questioning Hillary Clinton for not stepping out. Does that change your schedule at all if there's going to be one?
No, it doesn't. Look, the American people understand, Ed, that there's something profoundly wrong when 99% of all new income generated in this country goes to the top 1%. When we have lost 60,000 factories since 2001 and millions of decent paying jobs. In my view, every candidate, not just Hillary, but everybody else, has got to be clear about what we do to expand the middle class, to tell the wealthy and large corporations that they have got to begin paying their fair share of taxes. How do we create the millions of decent-paying jobs we need? Those are the issues that have got to be discussed.
Senator, you have been out and about around the country, in all regions of the country. What are people asking you? When you go out to a town hall and they want to talk to Bernie Sanders, what are they talking about? What do they ask you?
Well, I will tell you, Ed. What people are talking about is how we create the millions of jobs this country desperately needs. And the reason for that is that real unemployment in America is not 5.5%, it's 11%. They want to know how we raise wages so that people are now earning $7.25 an hour. They want to know how we're dealing with climate change and how we reverse climate change by moving to sustainable energy. And there's a lot of interest about trade policies and how we defeat fast track for the TPP.
Okay.
Those are some of the issues that the American people are talking about.
What is this analysis that you might get disaffected Tea Partiers? Do you see any parallel in that?
Absolutely. And look, you got a lot of white working class guys out there. They can't afford to send their kids to college. They don't have any health care. And do you think that they really believe in the Republican agenda of giving tax breaks to billionaires and cutting Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid? They don't. But somebody has got to reach out to them and say, okay, we may disagree on this or that issue, but are you concerned about your kid being able to go to college? Are you concerned about having a decent job, or do you want to see your job go to China? I think we can bring forth a common agenda which brings a number of these people into an approach that says enough is enough. The billionaire class can't have it all.
Okay. Senator, news today, the Iranians are saying that the sanctions are going to have to be lifted across the board if there's going to be a deal. What is your perspective on this? If you were president, if you were making the decision, where would you be right now?
Well, I got to say, Ed, I think the President and Secretary Kerry have done a very good job in making it clear that, A, we want to make sure that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon, but B, what we have got to do is everything possible to prevent another war in the Middle East. I cannot believe that I have Republican colleagues who are very nonchalant after the wars in Iraq, after the war in Afghanistan. Oh, yeah, well, maybe we'll have a war with Iran. Disaster. So I applaud what the president is doing. There are a lot of, the devil is in the details, and I will study them. But he and John Kerry deserve credit for trying to negotiate agreement that prevents Iran from getting the bomb and yet does it in a way without a war.
Well, from what you know of it, would you lift the sanctions across the board to get a deal?
I don't have all the details, but I think the president is moving in the right direction. And as soon as I see the details, I'll be able to give you a better decision.
Okay. Senator Bernie Sanders, good to have you with us tonight. Appreciate you.